Hey, babies. Is that a... Make sure the camera's good. I just be popping on here. I'm trying to set it up that I can, time it, but even it didn't come out right. So that was wild. Anyway, let me mute. Just to see. Okay. Let me turn the volume down. All right. I have everything on the computer so that I can read the comments. Because the comments are so small on my phone, and this is what I'm streaming from is my phone. Anyway, guys, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and give it a minute. Let me see. Okay. All right. So what I'm doing today is a protection jar. And this is a family protection jar. One of my subscribers asked for it, and I am so glad to oblige because I was going to do a family protection spell, which is already on my Patreon. But I think the treat will be the jar that I think everybody should have. A family protection jar, a money jar, a love jar, any type of jar where you're trying to manifest anything and make sure that you're always protecting and cleansing yourself. So we're doing a lot of protection and cleansing and blessing work on Patreon, but y'all are going to get the treat today for the protection jars. So here we have it. So the first thing you're going to need is a jar. You can use any type of jar. It can be an old seasoning jar, anything. I buy my mason jars from Target. And here we have it. And they sell these in Walmart as well. You're going to need a black candle. I have the small ones and the 6-inch taper candles. It's up to you on what you want to use. And then we're going to do a simple candle for the spell. So my jar has already been cleansed and blessed with Florida water. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. This candle here is my candle for protection. Okay, I'm just going to put her there. And that's that. Now, what you're going to need first is a brown, of course, your jar. Put that to the side. A brown paper, no machine cut edges or scissor cut edges. You don't want any straight edges. You want it to be torn, okay? And on this paper, you want to write your petition. And so you'll put your protection for your family. You'll say, family is protected. You want to say it as if it's happening. So protect family, protect my health, protect my wealth, all of that good stuff. And then you'll turn your page. I still do it as if I'm manifesting. So I'll turn mine to the right, and then I'll write each family member's name and birthday on the page, all right? Once you do that, we're going to go ahead and fold this petition towards us. Fold it towards us. We're not cleansing anything. We're protecting ourselves. So we're folding it towards us, okay? I'm wrong. We're protecting, we're folding away. All right. So now that we have our petition written, we're going to fold it away from us. Turn it to the left. Fold it away. Turn it to the left, fold it. And I do that 4 times just to ground, make sure that we're grounding in this energy, okay? Once we fold this position, we want to pray over it. So we're going to go ahead and put it in our hands, and we're going to pray. Bringing in protection, exactly what this petition says. We're protecting our family, we're protecting our health, we're protecting our wealth, protecting our business, protecting our home, our belongings, everything in our lives, protecting us. And we want to speak that out, okay? And put that energy into this petition. Once you're done, you go ahead and put your petition in your mason jar. So once you're done, you just put your petition in the mason jar just like that. Very simple. And write your petition with a black permanent marker, okay, or a black pen. You want something that's going to be long-term and can survive. Now let's start adding our herbs. So around our family, we want to do a fiery wall of protection. So this is a fiery wall of protection jar that we're making here to protect our family and our belongings. And this is for the year, or these spells, these jar spells can last up to 18 months. So it's going to last longer than the year. All right. I'm going to start off heavy, and we are going to add some peppers. And since it's a number 6 year, I'm going to add 6 peppers. And in these peppers are the red pepper flakes. So what I love to do is open them, break them up, and put them in there. And this is the beginnings of this fiery wall of protection spell for our family. While we're doing this, you want to be in that zone of protection. You want to be thinking about protecting your family, how your family is going to have great health and great wealth, and no one's going to, bother you guys. And you want to be in that type of zone, okay? The next thing I want to add is some black pepper. I like to use the whole ones, but right now I have on hand the ground black pepper. That's what I have, boom, that I can grab, and I'm going to use it. But I love the whole peppers to put in here. That's my favorite. That's just because I like to ground things my own self. And the reason why I like to do that is because, again, that's reinforcing my energy into the spell when I'm grounding and using my mortar and pestle. But today we're using the the ground black pepper from Food Line. Anyway, we're going to add some sage. And sage is just for cleansing. I had a little bit left in here, so I figured I'll use it. So some sage. Cayenne pepper. For me, cayenne pepper is very important. It's great for burning off, banishing, removing, cleansing, protection. Again, reinforcing the fiery wall of protection, whereas the sage is good for just banishing and cleansing. Not really banishing, just cleansing. Yeah, banishing too. Cleansing, removing. The cayenne is good for knocking shit out the park. And I don't mean to curse, but that's really it. Like, it's really good for knocking anything that's coming to with a low vibration. The cayenne pepper will knock that out. And any type of hex or any type of evil eye that anyone is sending towards you, that is knocked out with the cayenne pepper and the red peppers that I had, again, with the fiery wall of protection that we're putting in here. The next ingredient that I'm going to add is some sea salt. Sea salt is good for cleansing. Sea salt is good for cleansing, banishing, removing, all of that good stuff. So it's like the sage. It's going to strain and remove and cleanse and purify Okay? So, doubling down on all of that good stuff. Cloves. Now, cloves, I'm adding the cloves not just for the protection. Let me break that up a little bit. Not just for the protection, because cloves is wonderful for protection, but I add the clove for the longevity of the spell. Even though this spell is going to be in a jar and we're going to soak these things in alcohol, we want the longevity to kick in as well. We want that even if we forget one morning to put a protection on ourselves, because of course we're going to continue to do that during the year. Every morning we wake up and we protect ourselves. This protection jar is going to keep us protected at all costs, at all times, even in our sleep. We have psychic protection written on that petition. You want to make sure that you are protecting yourself to the fullest. To the fullest. Okay? Now, I add a few blockbuster ingredients when I'm doing mines, and that is just to make sure we knock it out the park. And one of my favorites is some sulfur. Sulfur is great for removing hexes, removing negativity, removing banishing, removing anything that could be harming you. I am live. My daughter just runs through because she's inconsiderate. This is how it goes in my house. And she's visiting from college. My bad, guys. I get annoyed by them when they do stuff like that. Anyway, the sulfur is great for block busting, removing, banishing. This is more for if someone is truly trying to send a hex towards you. It'll burn off before it even reaches the doorstep. Okay, it will truly burn off before it reaches the doorstep. Now we have some woodberry. Now wood betony. Wood betony is great for purification, great for protection, great for psychic protection, great for keeping nightmares and all of that negative stuff out of your dreams. And you want to just have good dreams, positive dreams. Okay. So I love wood betony for that specific purpose. Psychic protection, your dreams, your kids' dreams. You know, you want to make sure you're always protecting your mind state, because that's the first place people want to hit is your mind and how you're thinking. And you know how it goes. Well, no, sometimes you don't. You don't realize how much effort people put into hurting you until they're doing it. And then you're like, wow, that was a lot. A lot of us aren't on that type of tip. Anyway, I have some rosemary here. And rosemary, I love rosemary for everything. I use rosemary in every spell I do. I don't care. Blessings, not blessings. Love, not love. Protection, not protection. Rosemary is that all-around herb that it does everything. And I love it in protection spells. I love it, love it, love it in protection spells. Just like I love things like the red pepper flakes and cayenne and stuff like that. I love rosemary. It's something about the way it protects. It sets that boundary, but it will still allow the good stuff. It don't block the good stuff. Like the red pepper flakes, you want to make sure that you stay at a high vibration so that all the good things that are coming to you are at a high vibration. Because this spell right here is going to burn off and block anything from a low vibration. So if you meet a man and he is not for your best interest, you're going to notice that relationship is going to burn off and you're going to wonder why. And it will be the spell because he didn't have your best interest at heart. Okay, I'm just telling you what it is. And this is going to burn off anything that is low vibrating. Period. Period. Fiery wall of protection. Everything that comes towards you from this day forward, from the time you make this spell, will be of a high vibration. It is brought to bless you. It is brought to enhance you. It is brought to move you forward. And this spell right here will remove anything other than that. Boom. All right. The next thing is rue. I like rue for purification and banishing and that stuff. You can use it for dark magic. It's really good for just banishing and purification. But I also want to double down on the psychic protection. That's really what the rule is in here for today as well. We want to protect this mind. We want to make sure that this mind stay protected, that people cannot penetrate. You want to make sure you keep your mind protected, but you want to also make sure that you keep that psychic, attack at bay, because people will come for you. The last dry ingredient I want to add is some black salt. This is my homemade black salt that I make here in my apothecary. If you want to know how to make your own, there is a video in my little video section that you should be able to see to make your own black salt. But black salt is wonderful for banishing. Let me tell you, anything that I want to protect my home from, I don't care if I don't even know your name. I'm trying to stop cursing, guys. I'm trying to be a more ladylike lady. So I don't even care if I don't know your name. My black salt, if I can just say my neighbor's whatever, cousin, I don't want to deal with them anymore. And boom. Sprinkle that and say that while I'm doing it and think of that person's face in my mind and have that person in my mind's eye while I'm casting that spell with this black salt. You won't see them until whenever. And it just happens like that, okay? It really, really does. Now, the next thing I want to add is an oil, because I love my oils. I'm going to use a Blockbuster because I love my Blockbuster oil. It is the bomb. Look at all them herbs in there. I got the big pepper up in there as well. But Blockbuster oil it is. Boom, boom, boom. Just pour a little bit. Blockbuster oil is to burst through any barriers, anything that just gives that extra kick, that extra boom to bust through, okay? And protect at all costs. All right. Now, the last thing I want to add is some alcohol. I have some Ciroc here. Y'all don't have to use Ciroc. Y'all can use rubbing alcohol if that's all you have. I have the Ciroc. I like to use vodka in my spells, as my grandparents drank, so I use vodka. But if you don't, go ahead and do your thing with your rubbing alcohol. It's up to you. And you can have a shot. I keep a big bottle because my grandparents drank vodka, so I like to leave that on their altar as well. All right, so now we have our jar filled, petition everything in there. We want to close her up. Make sure that while you're doing this spell, you're praying, you're putting your energy into it, you're conjuring, you're working your magic. You want to be praying over everything, loving, and, truly pushing that protection energy into it. Now, this one, I have different protection jars. Some of them will come out black. This one is a fiery wall of protection jar. So this one came out red. Okay? And this is for the family, for your home, for whatever. Now, what you want to do is get an incense. If you don't have an incense, you can light some sage. I would prefer an incense because they set intention when they make the specific incense. You can use a dragon's blood. You can use any type of incense that you have, Nakchamba, anything. And what I would like for you to do is counterclockwise go around your spell. After you do that for a good 3 minutes, however long you want to, you'll get a black candle, and on this black candle, from the bottom up, okay, the bottom up. So you'll hold the bottom of the candle towards you, and you will write protection. I'm doing it 3 times. I prefer that that's what you do as well. But if your candle is small and all you can get it done is once or twice, then do that. But you want to try to get protection on there. You should be able to fit protection on there 3 times, even if you have a smaller one. Okay? And you want to seal this candle on top of this jar and burn this candle. Okay? You can put some protection oil on this candle, and while you're dressing the candle, pull away from you, because we're protecting, we're banishing, we're removing, we're cleansing. All right? Put that right on top and watch that baby burn. Do not leave this spell unattended. Remember, you have alcohol in this jar, and you want to seal your candle. You should know how to seal your candle on here. You can use the wax from a candle that you already have burning and just dip it and put it on top, or you can burn the bottom of the candle, let that drip on there, about 3 or 4 drips, and use that wax to just seal the candle, okay, to the top, and watch her burn. And that is it. That's pretty much it as far as your family protection spell. Before you even get started, guys, pray over all of your ingredients. Make sure that you are infusing your energy into this spell. Okay? Now, it's so funny because now I have the thing where I can read the comments and no one's commenting. It's hilarious. Anyway, this is it though. All right? And family protection jar on deck. I hope y'all enjoy this spell. Protect your families. This is a great time to protect. Hey guys. This is a great time to protect your family. And that's that. Okay. So yeah. And thank you to whoever recommended that I post it, because I was just going to put it on my Patreon. But since you asked for it, I said, let me share it with you too, because y'all need this type of stuff. This is what y'all need to do to protect yourself from them evil witches that want to hurt you, and want to cast their evil eye, and want to be hating on you when you know you got it going on in your life and you don't got time for the fuck shit. Okay? Ooh, I was trying not to cuss. Dang. I'm trying to get better with cursing. I really am. I really am. Oh. Anyway. Oh, guys, thank you. That's it. But y'all, if y'all have any questions, or let me see if I can go and look at this, because I need to see what's on the chat. I don't know how to do it. I'm learning, guys. I'm not as y'all can see, I am not savvy with, okay. Hey. Oh, thank you. Hello. Happy New Year to you guys too. And y'all have a blessed day. I'm so happy y'all was in here. I can't, my eyesight is terrible. I don't have my glasses on because I think I'm cute without them. So it is what it is. I'll just be blind. But I can see y'all comments on my on my computer behind me. So thank y'all, and Happy New Year to you guys. I hope y'all had a wonderful Christmas, guys. I missed coming live last week, but I was so busy with the Christmas shopping and getting things together for the kids. All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here. Thank you. I love you guys. I love you. Oh, have a great day too, Tiffany. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to see all of y'all. Laquita Mitchell, Melissa Love. Oh, Involving Beauty. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Hey, boo-boos. Hey, hey, hey. All right, guys, I'm going to get off because y'all know I can ramble. I love y'all. Thank y'all for joining me. And I'm going to do this every week. I'm going to try to start doing it at noon. So I'm going to try to get into it every week, guys. But I love y'all. Y'all will get a cute little spell like this. Bye. I'll holler at y'all. Let me get off. Bye, boo-boos.